What's going on, everybody? This is Super Robot, and today we are going to talk about the fully combined Age of the Primes, Aerialbots SUPERION. Now, SUPERION is in his fully combined mode. Let's go over the members. First things first, on the top, we have Fireflight. And over here, we have Slingshot. In the middle, forming the body, is none other than Silverbolt. On the back here, we have Air Raid. And of course, we have finishing him off as Sky Die. And as you can see here, this thing is very clean. I mean, you cannot deny the presence of this thing. And I know a lot of people say, well, third party, there's no third party option. Please shut up. There is none unless you are talking about just third party upgrades and, well, yeah, or, you know, KOs, which they still don't look like this, but the articulation is all there. As you can see there, everything just moves. And he's even got a little bit of that going on. You know what I'm saying? I showed that off in my last video I did, but never the full. But look at that, man. Look at that. I mean, everything just... Now, only thing I don't like is just these right here. So you can kind of just fold them back a little bit so you can get the full articulation range. But I mean, everything that this thing does is just amazing. Look at that. He can Jean-Claude Van Damme. Ah, man. You know, combiners doing that. I mean, everything I like about this thing. I'm sorry, y'all. I mean, I know y'all going to tell me this, that, and the third, but I like this thing here. Let's take a look at the head sculpt there. And you can see it there. I like his head sculpt, man. I'm sorry. So I believe he is about 12 inches, though, as it stands right now, the tallest of the combiners are definitely going to be Devastator. And we'll show them off together in a minute. Let's just get center frame. And we're just going to show off some other robots along with him, so that way we can wrap this up. And of course, we have Smokescreen there. And then of course, we have, let's just say Voyager. We have Inferno, because all these will probably be out around the same time, because, you know, this is it's season 2, basically. You know what I'm saying? So we got Inferno. Let's go down a little bit. There's Smokescreen, Inferno. And of course, because, you know, man, this is one of my favorite Transformers right now. Megatron. So you can get a good height there of what they all look like with each other. And I gotta say, they all look fantastic together. Let's get these center frame just a bit. Yeah, that's better. Oh, that's better. Yeah, that is better. Now that gives you a good height there, because Megatron is 7.5 inches. So yeah, he's about 12 inches, but we're not done yet. I'm going to show off a few more things here. I'm actually going to show him off with the other combiners. And let's start with Minosaur. And let's get them in the frame here. Now this is what a lot of us as kids never got to complete. And I mean, only one that I ever got completed was Devastator. I've always wanted the H-style combiners to complete, and I never got them. And this is like my childhood come true. To see these two standing next to each other, because what's so iconic about these two? Well, they're the Decepticons in their cars. They're the Autobots in their planes, when the Autobots were cars and the Decepticons were mostly planes and other vehicles. So they kind of had this little swap. Plus they combine. You know, you can swap the parts if you want. I already did it once. I don't know if I need to do it again. You know, but yeah, you can swap everything out. It just looks a little weird, but you can. But just seeing them two together, and I know he's not perfect. I just don't, where did you get upgrades? Because I didn't want it. So there you go. And we're going to do one more comparison. And that's going to be with the Studio Series. Technically, they're not 86 because they don't have 86 on there anymore. Just Studio Series now. So keep that in mind. They can literally now do Studio Series 84. Whatever they want to do, really. Or they can call it whatever they want, you know. So here's here, and there's the Devastator. Now, Devastator is bigger. Let's get it a little higher there. He is bigger, you know, and rightfully so. I mean, it's construction vehicles, but he's right now the biggest, tallest combiner. The most sturdiest too. All of them are sturdy, you know. But you got to understand, Devastator doesn't have a frame system. He's just built that way. So the only thing that's really kind of a frame is just a little thigh thing. Shoot. You can't beat that. You know what I'm saying? So let's do final comparison. And that's going to be with the original Unite Warriors. Because now we are going to retire him to obscurity. Now I have two boxes for him because this is actually my second set. Because, you know, at the time I did not know if we were going to get, we were going to get any more, combiners and everything like that. So, here they go. I mean, side by side, at least I could say with Unite Warriors, they really did try to get the G1 paint job look, but it just did not work in the end because of the engineering mechanics that these figures have. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, I can go over articulation, but you see it. I mean, you see this, you see that. I mean, there's nothing else I could say. There's nothing else I need to tell you. I mean, if you think this is better, I mean, hey, I will agree with you because it's your toy, it's your money. But if you ask me, yeah, I gotta go with that one. So we're gonna move this out the way. We don't need to talk about anything else. All right, let's get into final thoughts. So without question, without anything to say, I don't have any negatives for this. And I know some of y'all are going to get upset and I'm not bashing Hasbro to death. But the reality is, why should I when they did a spectacular job, in my opinion? No, it's never not perfect, and no, it never will be perfect. But it does look very good. It's sturdy. You can say what you want about the jets hanging off them. Look at it like this. Let me tell you how much value Silverbolt alone has. And you probably didn't even think about this. If you got even just the leaders of the, and remember now, this get our combiner or right, the H style combiners where you have, the ones where the most of the body is the leader and the rest just kind of join on, not like Devastator. If you didn't buy any of the other limbs and you just say, hey man, I don't really care, I just want the leaders, you get not just the leaders, like Megatron's a leader or something like that. You get Superion is a commander class along with the frame. So even if you didn't buy all the rest of the bots, you could buy the commander class and still make whatever you can, but you can definitely make Superion. He'll just be hollow, but you got him. So yeah, there's a lot of playability with these style combiners in a way. And then, we're getting the Combaticons next. So Onslaught's up. Then after that, we're going to have to get the Protectobots with a hotspot. And, I guess we can go from there. But yeah, this right here, I'm very pleased that I'm getting closer and closer to getting my combiners and closer getting out of collecting. But I do like this. I think this is a 10. You can say what you want. You can call it a 2, a 6, a 44, a negative 5 million for all I care. I say it's a 10, and it's my opinion. If you want to get upset, then just get upset. I like it. And I really do like it a lot. This is Super Robot Ed, bringing more news reveals to them. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.